everybody, it's Old School Nerd. This one's going to be a little different. I normally react to stuff that I've never seen before, mainly from all of you. Most of those who request for certain things come from my Patreon. So if you're a member of my Patreon, a lot of the things that I react to come from your suggestions and your ideas. And for those of you who are not a part of my Patreon, thank you so much for all the support you're showing me on the YouTube channel. It is amazing. For those of you who are in Patreon, all of you know that there's something special coming up starting Monday for all of you. Also, all these videos that I'm posting right here usually go up on my Patreon either the day before or the night before they show up on YouTube. So they usually get to see them before the rest of you do. Sorry, it's Patreon, you know. But this is going to be kind of something special. I have a tendency to react to stuff I've never seen before, especially metal that has occurred in the last 15 years when I kind of got away from metal. But a few people have asked me, can I show all of you a reverse reaction? So something that I am familiar with, something that I love, and share what I love about it with all of you and let you guys react to the stuff that I love. Well, there is a particular blues guitarist. She's pretty famous to those who are into blues and folk music and that electric South Texas Austin style music genre. Her name is Samantha Fish. And if you've never seen Samantha Fish play, she's a virtuoso of the guitar. Someone actually said that she reminds them a lot of Kenny Wayne Shepherd or a Johnny Lang, but being a female. A lot of people kind of think of her like a Stevie Ray Vaughan, but now and being a female. But Samantha Fish is, she's pretty fierce. She's pretty damn strong. But a lot of people have seen her play. Her guitar work is immaculate. She has many, many guitars and she's very good at it. But one of my favorite things I love to see her do is playing the cigar box guitar. And for those of you who don't know what a cigar box guitar is, that's a guitar that is made literally, originally of repurposed materials. And the first ones were made out of old cigar boxes that necks were added and strings, usually 3, 4, sometimes 5 string, but most of them are usually 4 string, similar to a ukulele. The difference is a lot of cigar box guitars have pickups in them, which means they can be plugged in and you can play them as electric guitars. Samantha is kind of a virtuoso of it, and her style of it is very, very aggressive, which I love. And it doesn't hurt that she can sing like a songbird, which is awesome to see. She has such an amazing voice. So I'm going to share with you guys a little snippet from a live show that she did where she was opening for Kenny Wayne Shepherd. And those of you who know who Kenny Wayne Shepherd is, he is an amazing guitarist, blues player, kind of a hard, kind of that Austin, Southern Texas rock style, but a lot of blues influences with him. This is an encore after her set where she comes up and does a few more things for the crowd. But when she does, instead of picking up her regular guitar that she loves to play, that white one, that white guitar, it looks very similar to something that Angus Young plays, that wide body. She picks up the cigar box guitar and a slide glass and lights the crowd up. So let's check this out. I'm going to get the hell out of this woman's way because if you don't, she's probably going to knock you over. She's unassuming, but at the same time, she's fierce, which we love. My name is Old School Nerd. This is the Old School Nerd channel. This is a reverse reaction. I'm going to share with you something that I do know about, but some of you have maybe never seen it before, and this reaction is for you to have. Like and subscribe to the channel. Please visit our Patreon. We have some interesting things there. Some stuff that I don't show here on the channel, I do show to the people on Patreon, like behind the scenes stuff and bloopers. And also for those of you who are interested in saying, hey, would you check this out for me? If I gave you a suggestion, would you do it? Yes. If it's a great suggestion, of course, if a lot of people come out and say they want me to do something, of course I'll do it. But I do check on my Patreon first because I did give them that priority, but hey, that's them. So I'm going to post the original link to this video in the description, of course, for you to check out. Please check her out. You cannot go wrong with a Samantha Fish concert experience. Okay, her albums are great. Her posts are great. You know what? instead of me telling you, you guys watch this. Let's go.
Chris, Ashley, selling the merch.
Here we go.
Give it up for the one you came to see, Miss Samantha Fish.
I was so excited. Took the cable right out of my mic.
I wasn't expecting it, so I played all my good stuff already. Oh, damn. All right, we're going to do something fun.
She says she's already played all of her good stuff. She's going to just wing it, which, when you're dealing with a very talented musician like her, let her wing it, because her improvising is better than most people's sets. She's opening for Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and I guess Kenny Wayne Shepherd needed a little bit more time to come up and get ready, and they needed her to come do an encore. She wasn't expecting it, and they're like, and she's trying to tell them, hey, Kenny Wayne Shepherd's coming, and they're like, he can wait. Sometimes with an opening act that is very, very good, sometimes the crowd's like, we want more of that. I mean, I know we want to see Kenny Wayne Shepherd. He's amazing, but can you stay and play more? As you can see, she's got her cigar box guitar. She does have her pickup in there. It is a cigar box guitar. I don't know if this one's actually made from a cigar box or if it's actually similar to that. It is a 4-string. You'll count the knobs with me. 4-string. She is playing with a slide glass. I do know that she loves to play with a copper slide. This one appears to be glass. She says there's something about a copper slide that she loves. Now, this type of playing, some of you are familiar with slide guitar. Some of you are familiar with Southern Texas rockabilly blues. I just don't know if all of you are familiar with rockabilly Southern Austin style blues, 4-string cigar box guitar played with a glass slide. At the same time, it being this lady right here. So this might be a new experience for some of you. I hope you all enjoy it. I love that sound. That sound is like wake up in the morning.
Are y'all ready?
She straight up grabbed that guitar, plugged it, and started playing it, right? Barefooted, getting the groove on, everyone's into it. You gotta love that sound, right? Now you can see why whenever I watch certain metal bands and they put a groove in their song, my eyes light up and I get all excited, because I spent the last 15 years listening to this kind of stuff with that groove, blues, twang, rockabilly style that just has so much emotion and feel to it. Also notice that she comes back up, starts singing, and realizes, I'm going to tune my guitar now while I'm singing. Not too shabby. I'm just going to tune it up right here while I'm singing the verse for you.
Baby, shake 'em on down. Hit a buffalo, shake 'em on down.
Ooh. Okay, so as much as I want to go to Wacken, a download, a Pink Pop, a Grass Pop music meeting, as much as I want to go do those things in Europe, I would love for many of you in Europe to come to the States and come to Texas, come to Austin during South by Southwest, or go to New Orleans during Jazz Fest. Or there's so many different music festivals where you'll find this exact artistry, where it's nothing more than just musicians putting their souls out there. A lot of times, a lot of these, the older blues players, if you go back in time, Bobby Blue Bland, Walter Johnson, and even the late B.B. King, they all had a tendency to play their sets and play their music that's well known. But there's a lot of times they would come after the show, either do an encore or go to a local watering hole or a tavern bar and hook up and play just random blues where they'll call out to the crowd and go, you know, tell me a story. And they'll be like, my wife left me, and they'll just go off and sing a song about, you know, their wife leaving them and the dog died, and do it with such passion and such groove that it's just a good time. So as much as I love and I want to find out more about that Nordic sound and the embracing of metal culture in Europe that is obviously so strong there, I would love for people from around the world to come here to South Louisiana, New Orleans, Memphis, Tennessee, Texas, and see these festivals that we have here. If we ever get this COVID out of here, I'm telling you, some of you who are from Finland and around, you know, in the Nordic countries know about Steven Seagulls. Well, Steven Seagulls goes to South by Southwest and they have a great time. And as much as we love listening to them do their bluegrass style of heavy metal covers in their own music, they really appreciate this stuff too, because it is just the raw metal artistry and that raw folk artistry and raw jazz, raw blues. It's just that guitar and you just make it sing. And when you could take a simple instrument like a 4-string cigar box guitar and put such a breath of emotion into it, that's why I will always love this type of music. I'm glad you guys are here to check it out. Let's finish this up. Barefooted on the stage, she's playing on the PA floors. Oh, it is so dirty. It is so ugly. Of course, the bass player is just doing that shuffle. He's just rolling with it. Here we go. Ooh. All right, there you go. Of course, this show is played obviously in Kansas because there's a Kansas flag up there. I'm assuming it was one of those campus music festival of some kind. I think the thing that people, the part that I really love about music like this, and not just Samantha and her style, but just this raw, emotional, passionate blues, rockabilly, southern rock style, is that it's one of the true remaining art forms that we refer to as being American, because we can't say metal's American anymore. Let's be honest. It never really was technically. I mean, if you look at the origins of heavy metal, you're talking about Black Sabbath, and that's, you know, some boys from Birmingham. So, but this rockabilly style is still being held tight and strong by amazing performers like Samantha. Again, this was a reverse reaction. This was me sharing with all of you something that I love. So in return, I need y'all to share with me more metal stuff, more amazing things that you all feel that I need to see. But at the same time, I want to issue a challenge. I already know about Steven Seagal, so please don't tell me that. I'm all about some Steven Seagal. So me doing a reaction to them would be fairly pointless. I've seen almost all of their stuff. But I know that there are amazing local style of bands. Okay, we're gonna do the Nightwish, we're gonna do Amaranth, we're gonna do Baby Metal, we're gonna do all these different big artists from Europe. My challenge to all of you, the YouTube world and my Patreon family, is to share with me artists like Samantha. If somebody was to say, hey, who's someone from around the United States, around where you're from, that you really think is amazing and you'd like to see what they do? Well, I'm going to show those people something like Samantha. So what I want all of you to do is to do the same for me. If there's a band that is maybe not 5 million views on YouTube, but they're amazing, especially live, and you want to share a great band from where you're from with me, this is your chance. This is the time. This video here is where you're going to comment into this video, and I want you to give me great bands, local bands, worldwide, from where you are. I don't care if you're from Australia, Japan, China, Korea. Oh, let's go through them. Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Iceland, Germany, Belgium, you know, the Netherlands, the UK, of course, and Ireland. We'll even take the French, for God's sakes. So, especially the Portuguese, they're crazy. But I want to know about your bands, and I want to see what makes you passionate about a local artist from where you're from. Just like artists like her do that for me and the people that I live around. So this was Samantha Fish playing a little encore little set at a music festival in Kansas, opening up for Kenny Wayne Shepherd. So I'm Old School Nerd. Please like and subscribe. The link to this video will be in the description, and send your comments. By the way, we hit 5,000 subs yesterday. We're gonna hit 6,000 by the end of the week. Here's the thing. I've only been doing this. Tomorrow will be 14 days. Tomorrow will be 14 days. We went from just under 300 subs. We're pushing 6,000 in just 2 weeks. That is insane, and that's because of all of you. Thank you so much for all the amazing support, and for all those who are on Patreon. Y'all are like family now. I mean, y'all are allowed to just ramble and talk about whatever you want to talk about, because y'all are financially supporting me to keep this going. Because we all know that reaction channels really don't make money, because the money goes back to these artists, because that's how YouTube works now, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to keep this going, and it's because of all the support of all of you that we're able to keep doing this. So again, watch this video. And by the way, if you click the original video, I know for a fact that the person who made this video has a bunch of amazing Samantha Fish stuff, and you need to check her out. I know her music is all over the internet. You can find it on so many places like Amazon and Apple Music. So she's definitely worth going in your collection, because if you're taking a drive somewhere or a trip somewhere, or you're taking the train or a plane, you can't go wrong with trip music from Miss Fish. My name is Old School Nerd, and that was a reaction in reverse. See y'all guys later. Bye.